Hey folks, welcome back to Metroid Prime 3. Here, in the Pirate Homeworld seed, ready to take on the third and final major boss, except for the final boss. So, seed's pretty similar to all the other seeds we've encountered. Platforms over there, obstacles making sure that you have certain upgrades. And, yeah, I like this one because the obstacles are easy to clear and don't require any ammo. So you just grab the drops and head on to the boss. Nice and easy. Now, what do we have in store today? It's our best friend Ridley. So, what's wrong with Ridley today? He's been, like, revived through phase-on technology, yeah. So now he's half robot, half phase-on creature or something, I don't know. Anyway, his weak point is that spot on his chest. In order to make him open that spot on his chest, we need to pull off the metal plating. In order to pull off the metal plating, we need to expose the metal plating by making him kind of freak out like that. That, go hyper, and shoot the hell out of him. Preferably better than that. I'm going to try to use hyper missiles on this guy, because, oh yeah, shockwave attack, because it's a retro boss. I'm going to try to use missiles just because they're awesome, and because it's kind of the thematic way to kill Ridley. There we go. So if anybody seriously doesn't know about Ridley, Ridley is basically Samus's nemesis. Oh, by the way, do this. If you are amazing, you can get the one-shot kill on those glowing spots. Normally it zooms in, I don't know why it didn't. But, yeah, you gotta destroy this, like, phase-on armor or whatever. By the way, the charging attack, you have to shoot him in the face. And hopefully I'll be able to shoot him in the face after a charging attack at some point here. Okay, so yeah, shoot the phase-on plating or whatever, and it'll break off. Do that for both shoulder pads, okay. There we go. Time it properly, dodge out of the way just in case. And kill these for power-ups. Anyway, yeah, Ridley is Samus's nemesis. He killed her parents, and also, like, I think he had a hand in the fall of her Chozo parents. And he worked for Mother Brain in the original Metroid. Now he's kind of the leader of the Space Pirates. And, he's just an overall jerk. He's died, like, 3 times at this point. Died in the original Metroid, died in Prime 1, kind of died in the Balrog fight earlier in the game, so yeah. Then he'll die here again, and then he'll die in Super Metroid, and then he'll die in Other M. And, oh, and then he'll die in Fusion too, I forgot about that. Now they sort of explain half of that in Other M, but not really. Basically, he is one tough mofo to kill. It's led to the theory that there's, in fact, like, a new Ridley for every game. Which sort of makes sense, but not really. Okay, let's see if we can knock that guy off now. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if Ridley has much backstory beyond his backstory with Samus, but he's a jerk. Anyway, now he'll fly around And if you have your HUD enabled, you can see him on the radar and see which one he's coming out. But I can't, so I'm just going to spin around like this and make everybody nauseous. Basically, at this point, you have to avoid him for a while. And if you're lucky, he'll land. I'm not sure if shooting him makes him land quicker, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to shoot him in order to make him land. Come on, Riddles. There we go. Hey! Get back here! Ah. Are you all disoriented yet? I mean, it's okay for me because I'm in control, but anyway. Hopefully he shouldn't be doing any more flying around. Once he lands, he generally stops. Alright. This hitbox here is actually kind of annoying. But yeah, shoot him in the chest. It's unguarded now. And it's basically the same pattern he's had before. Except he'd actually deal significant damage to him now. Go! Now this fight is a nightmare on hyper mode. This, honestly, was one of the toughest fights for me. Killed me at least as much as Mogner. But he's a chump. He's dead. And now we can get the final upgrade of the game, the Hyper Grapple, which is basically the worst thing ever. The Hyper Grapple is like the grapple voltage, except with phase-on energy. It's used twice in the whole game. So yeah, latch on, push energy in, or pull it out in certain situations. It's the same, except you're in hyper mode. It's not like a hyper missile where the path of the missile is changed or you do more damage. It's not like the hyper ball, which is generally just completely different. It's just the same, except you're in hyper mode. Quick time event! Ah!
Samus, you have successfully destroyed the last remaining seed as detected by our systems. The spread of Phazon corruption has been stopped. This is a great day for the Federation. However, there is one more mission to complete. Skytown's Aurora Unit 217 reports that it has discovered the origin of the Leviathan attacks. It appears that this is where Dark Samus and her main pirate force are stationed. Destroying them will require a full-scale attack. Unfortunately, this location is so far away it cannot be reached by conventional space travel. We must instead create a wormhole to reach it. The pirates have constructed a Leviathan battleship, which is in orbit around this planet. If we can board this battleship, we may be able to force it to open a wormhole. Large energy surges consistent with a warp device are traveling between the pirates' planet and the Leviathan battleship. It appears the pirates are using this warp device to link to the ship. We will upload the coordinates of this device to you now.
So yeah, we still have some unfinished business on the Pirate Homeworld. We need to go through that one place that we couldn't go through before. Wonderful. So, that's the last major boss until the end boss. So, now is the time for item collection roundup. We have all the upgrades, and now we just get all the smaller expansions. And I'm going to start on Lysia because that's where the map is that shows the upgrades. So, I'm going to head off there. I don't remember which landing site to use, so I'm just going to go for this one. And I will see you guys next time.